Welcome to the intro training exercises for Sharperlight's Excel add-in on SAP Business One. Please follow the video carefully, and if needed, use the PDF listed within a description for further information. This is exercise 9 and 10. Exercise 9 introduces the split column formula. In exercise 10, we go through a more advanced table formula, which makes use of filtered columns, the OR operator on filters, and query unions. To begin exercise 9, go to the sheet X9. Here we have a report for revenue based on the period. We want to generate columns for each additional period, and we can do this with the split column formula. In the cell D7, we have our base value formula, this one specifically outputting the sales domestic revenue for the period 2007-001. In the cell D21, we have our split column formula already. Please note that you can input a split column formula through Tools, Functions, Action, MD Split Column, much like the split rows formula. Before recalculating the worksheet, make sure the cell G21 is commented out, as it causes issues when the split column generates rows. The cell G21 is a simple value formula that returns the periods 2007-001 to 003, but this is not used anywhere. Recalculate the worksheet, and we should see 2 extra columns generate for periods 2007-002 and 003. For exercise 10, go to the sheet X10. Here we have a table formula, which we can inspect to see some of the more advanced things you can do within Query Builder. Open the query definition by double-clicking cell C6. Firstly, we can show filtered columns. Filtered columns are outputs which have been specifically targeted by selected filters. In this example, our month balance and closing balance outputs are both filtered columns, with different filters applied to each. You could spot a filtered column as you can see a blue color in the output section on the field. Double-click on month balance to bring the output options window up. Here we have the Apply filters to this output pane. This is where you can select which filters to specifically target the current output. Month balance period has been ticked, so this filter only applies to the output. Next, go to the output options on closing balance, and we should see its specific filters. It has 4 specific filters on it. Go back to the query, and on the filter Closing Balance Account Type PL, you can notice the OR operator. Another thing to notice is that the filters here are within layered brackets. This is why the OR operator is present. If we look at the filter options, we can see on each whether opening or closing brackets have been selected. For the filter Closing Balance Account Type PL, the logical operator has also been changed to be OR. The automatic setting typically does AND, unless 2 of the same filters follow each other. Lastly, we have unions. Unions are simply queries that are added to the end of each other. You can open up the union window by clicking on the button here. Here you can see this query has a parent query and 1 union. Select the union and then click on Edit Query. Here we can see the query union defined. Unions can reference filter parameters from the parent query, which can be quite useful as in Excel, cell referencing is common. This concludes the training for exercise 9 and 10 for the Sharperlight Excel add-in on SAP Business One. For more information and in-depth explanations, please refer back to the training PDF.